Welcome to Denglisch Docs. Some people, they like to let loose and have a drink or two, or even three. Let's talk about how to describe in English someone who's drunk. First of all, when drinking with friends, you can make a joyful cheer and encourage others to drink with you by simply lifting your glass and saying bottoms up. When you want to say that you are slightly drunk, you can use the words tipsy or you could use the word buzzed. For instance, I speak foreign languages more fluently when I'm tipsy. Or I was buzzed after just one drink. Now, someone in their mid-20s who is moderately drunk might use the word bent. For example, I'm so bent, bro. This phrase lets people know that you drunk a little too much. When someone is drunk and singing, you can use the word merry, as in, Doug is merry tonight. The term merry usually refers to people who are happily drinking and in a cheerful, friendly mood. When people are very drunk after consuming large amounts of alcohol, you can say that they are intoxicated. The word intoxicated means that someone is drunk or under the influence of drugs. So if you're at a bar with a drunk friend, you might say, you can't drive home because you're intoxicated. Let me grab you a cab. Now, a cab is just another word for a taxi. By the way, we use the phrase a designated driver to call someone who agrees not to drink alcohol at a social event in order to be sober enough to drive others home. Now, in informal settings, like at home or at a party, younger people between the ages of 21 and 35 might use the words sloshed, smashed, wrecked, hammered, or wasted. For example, after drinking heavily or getting liquored up at a party, someone might say, I'm so hammered. I didn't mean to get so sloshed. Or I'm blind drunk right now. And hours after drinking, that person might say, I'm hungover, or I have such a hangover. I shouldn't have gotten so wasted. The word hangover describes a severe headache or other after effects caused by drinking alcohol to excess. Now, to describe somebody who can't talk in a normal way because they're so drunk, you can use the terms tanked up or loaded. For example, if a friend is slurring their speech, mumbling, and murmuring at passerbys, you could say, ignore him, he's tanked up. Don't pay him any mind, he's tanked. Or never mind him, he's loaded. In formal settings, people use the word inebriated instead of drunk because it sounds nicer. For example, if you're talking about a coworker who got drunk at the holiday office party, it's better to say Peggy was inebriated instead of Peggy was so drunk she was dancing on top of the copy machine. When someone is so drunk that they look disheveled in informal settings, you might say they're sloppy drunk or pissy drunk. A humorous way to say someone drunk is to use the phrase drunk as a skunk. For instance, after a heavy night of drinking, you can ask a friend, what happened last night? I was drunk as a skunk. Your friend might respond, yeah, you were out for the count. This means that you were done, finished, out of it, nearly unconscious, or knocked out. If your friend drinks a lot, you could say, Diane is a heavy drinker. She's a serious drinker, or she drinks like a fish. To say that she has a very strong alcoholic beverages, you could say she's a hard drinker. In English, the phrase under the influence is short for under the influence of alcohol or drugs. When police officers stop you on the street or while driving, they may ask, are you under the influence? By the way, in case you visit the US, unlike many countries in Europe, it's illegal here to have an open bottle of beer or alcohol on a public street. So you can get a ticket or even get arrested. If you're caught driving drunk, you can be arrested as well and charged with DUI or DWI. Now, DUI means driving under the influence and DWI refers to driving while intoxicated. Finally, there's a right and wrong way to do almost anything. Drinking is no exception. That's why be responsible, know your limits, and don't push them. Thank you for watching.
We out like that.